Today's donkey of the day is Charlamagne for riding.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think NBA Youngboy is too happy with radio personality, the Breakfast Club's own Charlamagne the God, for giving him donkey of the day. So here's what Charlamagne said. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a little harsh, but it's coming after Youngboy told Bootleg Kev in an interview that he's not too big on fatherhood, and even went as far as to admit that he was only hanging around his kid at the time because he was doing an interview. He said he's 4 walls in, saying, you know, he's pretty much locked into his music career. I'm not the type to sugarcoat nothing. I'm 4 walls in all day. Said Youngboy, I'm really mostly inside. Charlamagne said NBA Youngboy has 11 kids, but in his word, he's not really big on fatherhood. NBA Youngboy is treating fatherhood the way the NBA's Nikola Jokic treats the NBA. You ever heard Jokic talk about basketball? The same level of don't give an F that Jokic has about basketball, NBA Youngboy seems to have about being a father to his 11 kids. I shouldn't have to tell you that one of those things is not like the other. So many of us come from broken homes. Many of us have fathers or mothers who weren't big on having kids. But what bothers me about statements like this is NBA Youngboy talk that gangster talk in his records. Not only does he talk that gangster talk, he talks that big money talk. But in the words of Jay-Z, a man who don't care of his family can't be rich. So don't talk to me if you're not big on fatherhood. And as far as being a gangster, you can kill thousands of your people in your records. But if you are not big on fatherhood, you are not G at all to me. Why do you have 11 children? Did it take 11 children to get to the point where you say you're not big on fatherhood? Listen, we are in an era of generational curse breaking, okay? Those dysfunctional cycles that we had to deal with, we're the generation that's supposed to break those. Let me just throw this out there. I do believe we are in the era of generational curse breaking, so I'm with Charlamagne on that one. Now, Youngboy clearly heard Charlamagne's donkey of the day, hence him at the beginning of this video calling Charlamagne the donkey of the day.
Today's donkey of the day is Charlamagne for riding.
Youngboy wasn't done just there. No, he wasn't done there. From Gravedigger Mountain, that will be Salt Lake City, Utah, Youngboy's got a new record, and he dropped it 48 hours after Charlamagne gave him donkey of the day. He's got a new record called Act a Donkey, and in the record, I got to give Youngboy a little bit of credit for at least some creativity in the music. He's not only dissing Charlamagne, it's a Charlamagne diss record, but he's addressing fatherhood. And I'm going to give Youngboy a little bit of credit because he did bring in a donkey for the record, hence the donkey of the day. And he's also, I believe, performing said record in his crib with his kids. The irony in that is coming off of the comments that he made about fatherhood. Youngboy did further his comments about fatherhood and say, you know, his kids do be with him all the time.
Hey, I would know the situation.
Yeah.
Man, my house,
chose the wrong.
my house stay for the churn, man. Hey, I'm just out of that fake. I'm out of that stage of posting. You want me to show every time I'm with him? You want me to show every time I'm with him? It don't matter. Hey.
Yeah, I have learned to take what Youngboy says in interviews with a grain of salt. Did he really mean his comment about fatherhood? I don't know. I do not have kids. I am close to the age of 30. I'm in my late 20s still. I'm 20 fine, aka 29. With that being said, there's a reason why I did not have kids in my early 20s. It was a conscious effort as much as I could control it. Now, we've had to incorporate some other stuff to be able to control it, but the reality is I made it out of my 20s kids less, to the best of my knowledge. There's a reason why, though, because I wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready. And, you know, when you bring a kid in the world, to me, that's a serious situation. And I respect anybody out there that's giving their all to their kids on every level that they can. I respect it. I will always respect it. That's why I didn't have kids. It wasn't because I was just afraid. It was because I had respect for the people that I've seen doing it wrong, but definitely the ones I've seen doing it right. I've listened to a few of Youngboy's interviews to now know that I think he's just trolling a little bit. I don't think he's 100% meaning some of the things he's saying. It actually feels like he's being interviewed by a label executive whenever he does an interview. But he did invite Charlamagne to Gravedigger Mountain to have a face-to-face conversation And then he said he was gonna battle him in this shit with a Drake. Yeah, I don't know if Youngboy really means the comments of not really wanting to be a father. If that is how he feels, that's sad. You know what I mean? That ain't it. Youngboy is a talented rapper who is, you know, financially capable of not only being in his kids' lives, but showing them things that most of us never had as a kid. And I think he should take advantage of that because, like Charlamagne did say in his donkey today, we trying to break the cycle, not keep that motherfucker going. Time, love is important, what your boy would never take for granted. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this when NBA Youngboy receives the donkey of the day from Charlamagne, and then Charlamagne receives the donkey of the day from NBA Youngboy as he drops a new record called Act a Donkey. I think we might do a Pharaoh Lyrical Miracle breakdown on this bad boy in the upcoming days. But for now, it's your time, your love, and support that I will never take for granted. Salute to all the mothers out there, and salute to all the fathers out there, all right? Fatherhood, from what everybody tells me, when you really embrace it, it's nothing like it. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple, to be the best there's ever been. So please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories, I talk music, I cover sports, I am culture, I am Pharaoh.